Now we'll come to the third chapter, which is about VW Group as a whole. We all know that they went through a tough time post Dieselgate and all of that. And somewhere what we anticipate and expect from them has changed very slowly.
Okay.
Right? So in the sense of what the Tiguan stood for me is it was the quintessential German car experience.
Yes, it was.
Correct?
Yeah.
So glad to hear that, because the other day, Aditya, again, we were talking about cars and we were saying, like we were discussing some car. And I said, it doesn't have that German feel. So he said, what do you mean by German feel?
Yeah.
And the example that I'd cited to him was the Tiguan.
Yep.
Because between the Kodiaq and the Tiguan, there was a difference back then, clear cut.
Yep.
The Tiguan had that German car feel. It was the doors, it was the quality of materials in the cabin, all of that. It had that tank-like feel to it. That, now when you get into this car, feels dialed down.
Okay.
The doors are still, if it makes a difference, they're still heavy. So that sense of solidity is there. But when you're in the cabin, this doesn't feel like that timeless, classy German feel that you had.
Understood.
Right? Because the dash top materials and all, they are soft, but they're not plush. The dashboard design has this big slab of piano black plastic on it. Sure, it's got backlighting and all of that, but that's stuff that I've never thought of as a German car experience.
Right.
German cars have always had that timelessness about them, that sense of security and confidence. Right?
Yeah.
So that, agreed, it's changing. But this is an experience that now feels a little bit different. And so somebody who has the old Tiguan will find a lot of virtue in it, which is the traditional virtues of the brand. Similarly, I feel that the plastics, if you look at the start-stop button, so those are the only few buttons that are there on the center console. There's the start-stop button. There's a round dial, which is also a multifunction switch, basically, to toggle between drive modes or infotainment volume and stuff like that. And then there's the parking brake. The plastic, which is your first point of interaction, that's not great. Then this also has that strange drive selector that we saw on the Kodiaq, which is that stock with that twisty thing.
Right.
It's the same unit and it has the same issues because this plastic feels plasticky, it feels creaky when you use it. It's not that it's functionally flawed, but it just doesn't feel great. And these are your first few touch points
of contact. Yeah.
And the same thing goes for the door, the grab handle on the inside. It's just plastic. So that sense of richness, where you actually at a point would have wondered that, why would I buy a Q3 instead of a Tiguan? At one point, and genuinely said that, I don't know why. Right? Today, you'll get that perception difference between the two.
So are they repositioning the Volkswagen brand to be clearly more economy oriented than the Audis?
I'm sure they would want to do that, because even the idea that they can sit so close for people is not something you'd want as a company as well, right? There has to be a separation between the two brands. And so that's the last part. It's a small bit, but I think some of those effects of what happened then are seen across the families. And same thing applies even to the Skoda Kodiaq, like we said, the same cheapness of plastics for the stock and stuff like that, which was not impressive. And
this is why Ramu Kaka gets a massage. She has to deal with all of these plastics. So Baba, you have a massage for free, please. You be comfortable.
So that's the main part of this.
You've just watched a 3 to 5 minute clip on the MotorInc Clips channel, which means either you are an exceptionally talented millennial or Gen Z, or you're a much older person. In either case, would you like a challenge? Our main channel has videos that are at least 5 to 8 times longer, and they make 5 to 8 times more sense, I promise. Would you like to check it out? Come to the MotorInc channel.